Hey girls, welcome. So today you would have seen in the run up to this video, as you click on it, I always put it at the front. And I'm kind of trying to give it a bit of a mix and match. So today I've just put on the Bare You Illuminating Primer, which is why I've got a nice little bit of a glow going through me. And I've got the Fair Light in the tinted BB. And then we're just going to go for it. I'm going to put some concealer on and really just make a bit of a different look going on today. I like to switch it up a little so it's not the same all the time. So that is one pump and it has done half my face very nicely. Put a little bit more on this side, just a tiny bit, just to come by here. Because it's new, you need to pump it a bit to get it to flow normally, so it just like doesn't quite want to come out. There we go. I'm going to let you girls look after that for me while I just finish. So I'm using it as an eye primer as well. I use foundation as my eye primer, so I'm imagining the BB cream can kind of be the same. Hopefully. If not, the concealer is the best option for me. I love the Unique concealer as a primer as well. It's just like brilliant. My eyes look grey in this new phone I've got for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, I'm starting to get a hot flush. I'm going to cool myself down with some rose water and put my oxygen back on. That helps to set it. I know we've got a long way to go yet before we finish. Oh. Right, so that's the BB. I think I will put some concealer on because I want to really show my features, highlight them more, and that'll help more with the bronze. I don't know whether it's the camera that I'm looking at or the mirror, but I look quite grey today and I don't like it. So use a cream shadow brush. I'm trying to like pat it in place so it really stays on the top, and then do the same at the bottom. Just like that. So I start like smearing it, not smearing it, but spreading it, and then I start patting it, and I just find it really just locks it all in place. Don't worry about like the rest of your face a second, just get this covered. Remember to trust the process. And like that, the spot is gone. And this is just for contouring. Okie doke. And then we get the brush and some more rose water. Not brush, sponge and the rose water. Don't know why it's not as close as I am to it, but hey ho. Roll with it. And just dab in the end line just to blend it in around the edges, not coming too close to where I need it. Okay. And then I'm just going to flip the sponge around to the flathead, a bit more rose water, and this will help just set everything. The BB cream that I used is SPF 30 and it's like sweat proof and waterproof, but I like to just lock it in with the satin. Sometimes I use the satin mist, sometimes I use the rose water, but I do use the rose water a lot more. Personal preference, that's all it is. Now I'm using the cream foundation. Sorry. So remember, you want to go from the corner of your lip to the corner of your ear, the inner bit here where I've got the piercing. That is where you want to go from. Aiming towards the corner of your lip, leaving a gappy 2-finger gap. Hang on. Just blend it in, and then I put a little bit either side of my nose just because the concealer just helps like give definition and not make my nose look flat in pictures. And if needed, I would do a thin line here, and that just helps get rid of the double chin look as much. And then I'm using the cream blush. I like to put my blush up quite high, so I go for here. and you can use a sponge. I just use my good old-fashioned fingers and just dab it in, bring it down, dab it up, make it a bit wider. Find I have more control with my finger, bring it up to your hairline. I just find it's so much easier to control with your finger than it is a brush where you can't quite see underneath. See? Works nicely. Right, so I'm using powder highlighter, and I just go like that, little here, and a little here and here. There we go. So that's all the contouring done. I finally feel less naked. So now I'm going to show you a new product that I have. I actually have 2 new products, one at a time. This is the eyebrow gel from Unique. I've got it in dark because my eyebrows, I like them dark. This is what it looks like. Let's see. Yep, I like that. There we go. Yeah, I like that. That's really nice. And it'll look better, even better when my eyebrows are thicker with the way I want them. So, to do this eye look, well, where can I start? Only joking. I'm using the pinky purple palette that I got for a penny from Temu. And I'm using the blue palette that I've got from Amazon for about £4. Starting with the pink. We're going for the lightest pink, and we're going to just do an outline. Now, ooh! Sorry about that. Stay. Right. In the picture, the girl has hooded eyes, but she's not wearing her eye makeup as if she has. So when she's got her eye open, you can't really see what she's done. So for me, I'm bringing it up higher. So it can frickin' hell's bells. 2 seconds, girls. Sorry, just noticed the video stopped when my phone jumped. I put it back on but didn't realise it wasn't still recording. So you blend that out and then you just come underneath before we move on to another colour, and then I'll tell you the brushes you need again because I did say but the video had cut off. There we go. So that's it for the pink, but we will be using the purple in that shortly. So the brushes you need like 5 brushes for this look to do it properly. And the girl that did this look, or has this look on her in the picture, she doesn't, she has hooded eyes, which is why when she looks into the camera you can't see exactly what she's done. You can just see like a faint line. So for me doing this video as someone with hooded eyes, I am bringing it up higher, which is why it looks a little bit weird right now. So you need a blending brush or an angled or a liner blending brush. Ideally you need a sponge, an angled crease brush, a crease brush and a liner, which is what we use. So going in for the purple, and we're going to use the opposite side of the liner brush for the purple, which is the fluffy brush, and we are going to go almost over the pink, but leaving just a little bit of the pink there too. And then in the middle, in the inner corner, sorry, same again, up to the pink, just coming over it slightly. Like that. So again, it looks a bit weird, trust the process, okay? Like that, and then we're going to get the other brush and we're going for the sparkly blue from the blue set, and we're just going to press it and build it up slowly. Matching the purple line, leaving a slight pink line. Like so. Nice blue sparkles, love it. There we go. Nice. And then we're just going to use the purple one more time As soon as I find the brush that I was using, that's it. I'm just going to make sure your purple is exactly dark enough that you want it. And just meet in the blue where you need to meet the blue. Yeah, okay, happy with that. So now we are going to use 2 different eyeliners. Both are unique. I haven't quite finished with my eyeshadow yet. There is one more to do. So this is the blue, and we're going to do a line with that one. So I just want to bring this up a bit. Like that. And then get the concealer brush, not putting more concealer on it though. And we're just gonna tidy up that line nicely. There we go. So the blue line is a straight line. Like that. And then the black is a nice thick higher line following the eyeshadow, so it's easier. Like that. And then we are going to finish off. I'm not going to put lashes on. I'm just going to put mascara on. So we're using the Twisted because it's my favourite. The little brush helps me not make such a mess on my little lashes. Oh, got my nose. And then on to my second little surprise newbie is my lip balm in Summer Brunch. smells lush, by the way. I want a full thick coat of it because it's just so lush and shiny. And there we go.